Hey everybody, how's it going? Everybody's doing well this fall. Beautiful October day here. Sunny, clear sky, 90 some degrees. This is most recent message came in two parts, one on the 28th September, one on the 7th. Be my number 1415. I think it's 1366 on the blog. Do you not hear? Do you not see? All that God gives is for free. Point blank answer. Don't you get it? Don't you see it? Don't you hear it? You understand that everything that God gives is for free. So if you're paying to hear the word, if you're paying to go to church, you're paying for for the word, to read the word. Paying for anything that has to do with God. That should be a red flag. Doubters say as doubters do. They're going to do that. They're going to say and do as they've always done. Seek the light inside of you, regardless of them. Why do you seek the living amongst the dead? When you read these pages in the Bible, the Torah, all these written words of God were dead words. Why do you seek the living amongst the dead? You have to delve down, ask for discernment to see the living words down underneath, buried, intermingled with all this twisted jargon and words that are in print and that you hear. Why do you go living amongst the dead and you go to a chapel or a church, a synagogue, anything? The dead people, the walking dead, who don't get it, who don't want to get it, don't try to get it. They want to step outside their house and behold what lies beyond the horizon. Looking straight ahead, that's all they see when it's all this that they're not seeing. They open the heart, mind will follow, eyes, ears, nose, everything. Senses, your spiritual senses awaken. You begin to experience the truth, see the truth. That's why he said that when he rose from the grave. They asked, why do you seek the living amongst the dead? He's a living God, it's a living word. He asked for discernment of everything about God. So you can tell. All the words you've heard and read. Why do you seek the living amongst the dead? All the words you've heard and read are tainted with poison from forked tongue. We know who that is. Drowning out the words that are sung. Again, the devil was at this beginning of the New Testament with the Bible. It was put together at the Council of Nicene. The devil was there in human form. And his minions, most likely, wasn't alone, influencing what went in and how it was interpreted. Continued on through that. No surprises, the Dark Ages after that. All the words you've heard and read are tainted with poison from forked tongue. That devil would reign for 1,000 years, which brought us to the Renaissance. But it's still greatly influencing what's going on out there. Ask for discernment, so you will know. The truth of all we're here to show. The speakers. The truth of all we're here to show. So you can ask for that discernment of God, so you can tell what is, if it's him that's trying to talk to you or show you or guide you. Ask for discernment of darkness, you can discern where, when it's them, what they're trying to do. Ask discernment of his will, so you know it, and then do it. Ask for discernment, and I'll address that later in this message. Ask for discernment of his wisdom and knowledge, so you see things from his perspective. Ask for discernment of his word and truth, so you can see the truth of what you're reading and hearing of the word. Damocles, naysayers ply their poisonous trade. They shall rest in beds they've made, so don't worry about them. Julius Caesar sought to complete a coup d'etat, but could not defeat. The plan of God resides in spirit. Those of light shall always hear it. Sharing the song sent out from heaven, read it well to dispel the seven. So don't worry about these naysayers. They shall rest in the beds they've made. All these super wealthy, all these liars and deceivers, and the evil and the violent. They're making the beds. They're going to be taken care of. Not in a good way. Julius Caesar, in metaphor here, sought to complete a coup d'etat, but could not defeat. He wanted to become supreme. He paid the price for it. Just like Trump, Putin, all these others throughout history. They don't learn from history. I know how they're going to end up. They're going to make a lot of people miserable in the meantime. That's what they do. But I know how they're going to end up. Read your Psalms. You cannot defeat the plan of God. Nothing can stop it. We're in Revelations. Been there for 2.5, 3.5 years. All the stuff that's going on. Anything with Israel going on. Gog, Magog. Israel was deceived. I know of one entity, organization, that was involved in that deception. I was told of that years ago. I'm not going to say what it is. It's something you ask for yourself. But all things will come to fruition as they're supposed to. So those of the light shall always hear the plan of God, because it comes through Spirit. We shall show the song that's sent out from heaven. Spirit shows song sent out from heaven, Psalm 19, 1-4. Read it well, dispel the seven. Read that word, the truth. Read Psalm 19, Psalm 91. It spells the seven, spells darkness. Okay, and then the next section, on the 7th, is directly, we'll say who the sign, this one's signed by who it is from. So they're speaking directly to me when I'm receiving it, or it was written a letter being recited from him to me. Purpose is as purpose does. If you hear the word, do as he says. No matter what is or what was, be his vessel and answer yes. So your purpose, whether it's throughout your lifetime or immediate specific purpose, it is as purpose does. It is what it is. If you hear the word, you hear that word, that purpose comes and put before you, visually or orally, do as he says. No matter what is or what was, be his vessel and answer yes. In other words, say, yes, I will do this, Lord. It goes on, time's at hand, then, not later. Be an angel of service, not a satyr. So in other words, when you hear that, he's giving you a purpose or something to do, he needs you to do. Time's at hand then. You do it then, not later. Be an angel of service to him, not a satyr, which here it's a satyr being meant, not what most people think, but here it's being meant like a couch potato. Being lazy. Not doing it right then and there. What is convenient to you, 'tis of no matter. Be one of contemplation, not constant chatter. So it's not about what's convenient for you or when it's convenient for you. He needs you to do it right then because it's the perfect time to get it done. Be one of contemplation. Contemplate what you're hearing and do it. Not constant chatter. Just talk. Okay, I'll do it later. I'll get to it. I hear you. I'm busy now. No. When he gives you something to do, you need to do it. No matter what. No matter what you're doing, where you're at, do it. Don't worry about any possible consequences. He will take care of that. You'll be fine. You gotta trust in him. You can't trust him. Who are you going to trust? Dispense with frivolity once called upon to do. Be faithful servant for all's in his view. Dispense with frivolity once called upon to do. Doing something frivolous, it's totally unimportant in the overall scheme of things. It might be important to you or somebody else. That's putting them or you above God. That breaks the second commandment, therefore the first commandment. Dispense with that, whatever it is you're doing, what's called upon to do. Be a faithful servant for all's in his view. Blow it off. Think you didn't see that? Many a time, many a place, opportunity arose, came to behold his face. So these are times to be able to just seeing his face, or maybe seeing his face right then and there, directly, indirectly, or being awareness of him, or feeling, or experiencing something immensely important and wonderful spiritually. These opportunities arise and came to behold his face, many a time in many a place. But those who'd been called failed to hear. Obey they did not the voice in their ear. They missed an opportunity. God tests those who he deems worthy. He's giving you this purpose. It's a test, pop quiz, because he feels you're worthy of it, of that attention, of that deed. He feels you can do it. But if you blow it off, you fail to hear, or you don't want to do it, or you're afraid to do it, guess what test you failed? Guess what your grade is on that test? And then you want to ask him for something, turn around and ask him for something later. I need help with this, Lord. Help. What is this? Can't blame God for anything. Obey they did not the voice in their ear. God tests those whom he deems worthy of rising above those who are earthy, caught up in the things of this world. Focus on the earth. Long ago, I stood amongst men. I'm guessing who's speaking now? Gave/spoke the words, been put to pen. Corrupted though they've since become, truth of meaning seen by those not dumb. Not deaf, blind, and dumb. The truth of the meaning, saying, as for that sermon, is seen by those not dumb. They're not fooled. They see the truth within the corrupted words, beneath the surface, or intermingled with the fake words, the distortion. The truth of heart resides in those who truly seek a heavenly repose. Belief essential to gain understanding. That's number one thing. Got to believe with every ounce of your being. Told us that. Be thee not one countermanding, changing things up, or refusing to do what he says, or speaking against. But no, I can't do. I don't. Don't be that way. You were seen before creation. I was seen before creation. My soul knew right away proper station. My awareness, I was made aware. And God and the devil were speaking. The devil was having an argument with him. My first awareness on a soul level. Cross was bore to carry the burden, bring an end, and hence to shepherd in, coming of age, the final third, save the souls of those who heard. So cross was bore to carry the burden. The cross was bore to carry the burden. My personal cross was born to carry the burden, to bring an end, and hence to shepherd in the coming of age. His cross he bore this. It's the signal of the beginning of the coming of age. Final third, and the sacred thirds, creation of man to Moses, and the law were given forth. Then Jesus, and Jesus to the second coming. And he is here in spirit. So we're in the final third, the sacred thirds. So bring an end to the of an age and the coming of the next age, shepherding the coming of age, the final third, which was to save the souls of those who heard. Remember, he went down to hell, defeated death, started bringing up souls or proclaiming unto them how they can be saved. Those who heard the word and understood it, accepted it, believed it. I am the Father, the Son, and Holy Spirit, as he told us. Gift of love, do not fear it. Times come, few shall hear. Draws ever close, so very near. We've been told this, few shall hear it. Can't worry about the other ones. Focus on yourself, saving yourself. He guides you to help others, save them. He will do so. Be open to it. Don't try to force it on them. It's a free will. Harvest goes according to plan, which is going on. You see all these massive amounts of death, destruction, earthquake in Afghanistan, 3,000. War in Israel, war in Ukraine. Someplace else, just a couple thousand lost. Where was it? Just read it. The harvest goes according to plan. Don't worry about those being harvested. Innocent, worthy, being taken up, processed for heaven. Others going right to the judgment line, and others being harvested for hell by the four horsemen who are here: Pentathiel, Baziel, Eluthiel, and Merciel. Harvest goes according to plan, saving as many as we can. Not just them, all the angels. Involved in the battle and the harvest. Pray the needs to get you by. Less is best. You know the why. Humble thyself at every turn. God knows all that your soul does yearn. Just pray for your needs, just to get you by. Basic needs, basic necessities. That's all you should be praying for. Don't be praying for a bunch more money, praying for all this, praying for that. Pray for your needs to get you by. Less is best. You know the why. Look inside yourself. You know the why. Those who are humble shall be exalted. Those who exalt themselves, seek exaltation, shall be humbled. Those who are first shall be last. Those who are last shall be first. Humble thyself at every turn. God knows all that your soul does yearn. He knows what you really need inside. He created you. Peace, a blessing I give to you or gave unto you. Plan unfolds for you to view. Everyone to view, and for me to view, and those who serve him to view. Serve it well, do not worry. Patience, my friend, speaking to me. Patience, my friend, no need to hurry. So plan unfolds for me to view, for me to view, for his plan overall to view, and those who serve him able to view it more. Serve it well, do not worry. My plan, and then everybody's plan who serves him. Do not worry. Patience, my friend, no need to hurry. He personalized it. I will send the word to hear when your time is very near. So there he's mentioned again, reiterating what was told me years ago, that I will be told just before it was my time. I'll be made aware that it is my time. I will send the word to hear when your time is very near. Love with all your heart and soul in the meantime. No more healing grace to make you whole. Love with all your heart and soul. Love is no more healing of a grace. Greater than love is the thing that can make a grace that can make you whole. Besides it, love Jesus. Leave it from him or not, that's your call. Share what I'm giving. With all these things I've posted. Share what I'm giving. Not me, I'm just a conduit. Not my words, but his words, somebody else's words, sent to me, through me. I claim nothing, I ask nothing, other than to serve him. He calls me to share, gives me stuff to share, to do, and I do it. What others do with it, it's not up to me, it's up to them. So I hope that explains it. Those who watch the video, which is few, I guess most want to take upon themselves to get it, or they say they get it just by reading it. If they do, great. If they don't, they assume they do. Again, that's on them as well. So I pray that they do. So I'll pick up the next video after this with picking up on Psalms. So stay safe, don't worry. Peace of Christ. God bless.